I'm going to start recording this, and that way you can watch this if you need to at a later time. Okay. But can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but this is what we're going to do when either I'll walk you through both scenarios. Either we visited with somebody and they said no and we need to send a proposal, or we've got a sold job and now we need to know what the heck to do with everything. Okay, so we're going to walk through both of those. So I'm going to do a screen share. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. We just signed everything up. We're good. We got the Penntek work order done. We got our firewall all completed, which you practiced last night. So I'm not going to mess with that now. Now you have all this cool stuff and it's like time to get paid. What do we do? So we'll do a sold job first.
Okay.
And then we'll do a demo no sale and how do you result. And before I do that, let me have Heidi create a dummy appointment so we don't jack everything up.
And I'm going to need to be able to get into Market Sharp, right?
Eventually, yes.
All right.
Hey, ladies, can you please create a false appointment for today that I can use for training Chris, period? Thank you so much. Okay, so we need that. Hopefully they'll have that created pretty quickly. So we got our firewall and we're just gonna focus on Penntek right now because it gets way more complicated with windows and siding. So the first thing you're gonna do is come over to your contract page. You got my screen okay, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna come to our contract page and you need this as a separate document for a couple of reasons. One, it has to go to the client. And two, it has to be a separate usable form or document for production in the back end because we don't send this whole firewall to everybody for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So the first thing I need to do is come over here and get the Penntek work order. I'm going to click on see the three dots in the upper right-hand corner.
Yep.
I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to click on export. No, I'm going to click on print and see how I have it all, just these two documents.
Okay. Yes, sir.
If you hit export, it's going to take the whole thing. That's the next step. So now I got this work order. See in the bottom right-hand corner where it says print?
Yep.
I'm going to click that and then this comes up. Now what I need to do is pinch out. So just put your fingers in the middle of the screen and then pinch outwards and it does this. Now in the upper right-hand corner, the little save or action box. See that upper right-hand corner?
Yes.
I'm going to click on it and I'm going to save to files. Then I'm going to click on this and I'm going to delete the name.
And did you click on, was it cloud or whatever that was?
I clicked on save to files.
Okay. All right.
And then this pulled up and then I clicked on Penntek test Penntek contract.
Yep. To change the name. Okay.
And then change the name. Then I click done. And now that's saved in my iCloud Drive is where I want to keep it all the time so I can access it quickly.
Okay.
So upper right corner, hit save.
Easy day.
So I'm good to go. Now I got a workable document I can send to a client in a PDF, and I can send to the back end in a PDF because the back end has nothing Apple. They are all PC, which is a huge ongoing issue, but not one we're going to fix anytime soon. Okay, so now I got that. Now I need to back out of all this. Now I got this big old document here with all these pages that I have to get export and make it a usable document. So now I go up to the 3 buttons again, see it in the right-hand corner?
Yes, sir.
Here's where I hit export. I'm gonna do PDF. Next step is fit each sheet to a single page. And this is basically going literally, that thing, the SOP that I sent you this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
that thing took me like 4 or 5 hours to create because it's every single step was screenshotted and then explained.
Okay. And that's pretty much all you're doing right now, right?
That's all I'm doing. There are a few deviations in it though, because of some things we've changed or modernized since I created that, but I just haven't gone back in there to change it yet. I wish I had, somebody to do all that for me, but it's me. So fit each sheet to a single page. It's going to default to use print settings. I don't want that. I need to go to the one below it, fit each sheet to a single page.
Okay.
Then I'm going to click export. It's building the file right now. And then I'm going to click save to files again. See that right there?
Yes, sir.
And now this will already have the name in there because you changed it, but I'm just for the sake of this. And it's asking me save it in iCloud Drive. I say upper right-hand corner. Yep, save. And I'm good to go.
All right. So now you have a copy of just the work order and a copy of the whole firewall in the drive.
Correct. Now I need to get into market chart. Let's see if they put a call that guy. Yikes. And what's today? Thursday. Nice. Sweet. So I think this part I can explain without doing it. So why don't you log in? I mean, you could even screen share from your phone if your iPad's dying.
Okay. Wow. Do I have an account in Market Sharp?
Yes, Heidi should have sent you the emailed you the information.
That's right. Okay.
So
I
get
remember.
logged. And we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. So log into market chart. Did I lose you? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I got you.
Oh, weird. Okay. What's the website for Market Sharp? Is it just marketsharp.com?
Market Sharp, all one word, M as in Mary,
Okay.
.com.
Loading up now, it looks like.
Good. Let me know when you get in, and then I'm going to have you go to your email.
Do you remember what the company code is? Company ID?
91.
91. All right. Well, I can't seem to remember what my username was. I'm trying to find it in the email. Chris M. That's what I thought. That's what I put.
Is the password right?
I'm going to retype it just to make sure. Thought I put it in right.
Do what?
I thought I put it in right, but I'm going to retype it just to make sure.
Okay.
All right, I'm in.
Good.
Do you want me to share screen or am I?
Not yet. Go to
Okay.
go to your email. I just sent you an email a couple minutes ago. It should be like a new lead notification or something like that.
Let me refresh this.
Because this is how this process I'm walking you through right now. This is how you're going to get your leads every night from me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you're going to want to click on that attachment.
And double click on the. All right. And then just add to calendar.
Yes, sir. So now that goes directly into your calendar. You got a phone number you can click on to call. You got an address you can click on to navigate. And this will save years of your life.
And is there an actual app for Market Sharp, or is it just internet based?
All internet based. There might be an app, but I think we had major problems with it.
Okay. I hit add.
You should hit add to calendar and then done in the upper left, I believe.
Yep, I did that.
Okay, now go to your calendar and you should see that in there.
So looking at Thursday, it was for Thursday, right? My calendar. That's the problem. All right. Okay. Yep, I see it.
Awesome.
And I see the one for tonight too. So
good. That's how, and I would add that one to your calendar too if you haven't.
Yeah, that's where I see it. Is in my calendar.
Good. Okay, so that's how you do that. That's another thing off the list. Now let's go back to market chart
Okay.
and do me a little screen share here.
Figure out how to do that on my phone.
I think you can do it.
Somehow. Okay, there we go. Got that. Now share content. Screen. Start. Can you see it?
No, all I have is just a Southwest Exteriors logo.
Maybe it's going slow.
You push share content and you're on the market chart.
I have a couple different apps open. I can close it. I'm hitting screen broadcast. It's just not doing anything. Oh, let's try this. Okay. It's going. It's just loading. It's doing this little countdown.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So in market sharp.
So click on the top one. Yep. Go to jump to contact. Ooh, that's not good. Where'd you go? Add new job, add. Oh, there we are. This is a different setup because it's on a phone. Go to attachments.
Where would that be?
In all the little bullets down there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, go to add attachment. Browse. Now from here, you have the choice of taking a photo or a video. You won't do that ever. You have an option of selecting from your photo library or browse, which is what you're going to use 99% of the time, which is browsing your iCloud Drive. So click browse for me. That's awesome. Because we're on your phone.
Yeah, but I can log in, see if that.
Yeah, it should all populate once you do. Browse iCloud Drive. We need to filter these. Go all the way to the top. Click the three buttons. Yeah. Name, date. Did you click date?
I did.
Go to recents.
So If you're trying to find the documents we were going to create, I couldn't create those because I was on the tablet at the time. So I was watching you do it with the tablet. That was before we swapped to the phone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me. I'm going to email them to you, and you're going to have to save them in your iCloud Drive.
Okay.
So, be a good step. Okay, so you should have gotten those two.
Yes, sir. One came through just now. Second one came through. Good. All right. So, save the. Okay.
You get those both saved?
Yes, sir. Can you still see my screen?
Yep, I got it now.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so you're back in through Market Chart.
Yes, this is like I'll go through the process again so you can see it. So I'm already at add attachments, browse again, browse, boom.
Okay, so click on McKay test. It'll only let you do one at a time. Then
Okay.
hit the plus sign in the upper right.
All right.
Grab McKay. Upload 2 items. You've just put your paperwork into Market Chart.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Next thing you're going to need to do I need to send you a template that you're going to save in your email drafts folder. So same thing like you're building a file. We always want to copy and paste off this so we don't have to create a new one every time.
Okay.
So this bad boy doesn't get changed at all. Let me know when you get that email and then save it into your drafts folder.
Message archived. This is good enough for now.
Oh, are you logged in through Gmail? You're not in the mail app in your phone? Oh, there you go.
Usually am, but it took me to that for some reason. But now I need to try and find it again.
Move message. There you go.
It won't let me put it in drafts. I'll just put it in important for now.
Okay.
All right. So then once that's done,
Now go back to important. Pull up the job sold. Now copy all of that client's products, job sold, job amount, copy all that junk. Right there. Copy it.
okay.
Now go and create a new email. Damn it. Okay, so whatever, McKay, job sold up in the header. If it's cash, you need to put cash in all caps. So go dash caps.
Like that.
Yes. Okay, now client, Chris McKay. So that's Tom and Julie Arnold, Dave and Frank Roberts, whatever.
And then products, Penntek.
Square feet, Penntek. So any updated contact info? Oh, I gave you guys my work phone. Can you write down my cell phone? That would go in there. If there's not, then you just say nope or none, whatever.
Okay.
Sensitive notes. Client is very sensitive to dust. We need to do as good a job as possible of keeping the dust down and away from the inside of the house or whatever, so anything that's particular that we need to know that's going to relate to their experience, that's the important part. Yeah, something. Grinder access is restricted or limited to the back. Might have to go around through the back gate.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. And then referred by, is that just like if someone referred them?
Yes. Okay. So we fill all that out. Before after pics, if you want before and afters, go back up to the top. And let me check the email because it's just saved. Once it's saved into your phone, you don't have to keep typing it. You just put in team. Let's see what it is. It's team@southwestexteriors.com. And that's going to go out to the entire company. This process that we're doing right now, don't send it.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
This process only happens when you have a 100% complete signed work order and you have money or financing for the job.
Okay. All right.
If this is like, okay, I'll bring a check by your office Friday, we don't have money in hand, we don't send this job sold email.
All right, that makes sense.
Super important, because this email kicks off a chain of events by about 6 other people, as far as a gift that's going to be sent to the client, like a nice kind of like a Yeti tumbler with Southwest Exteriors on it.
Okay.
You're going to have Michelle start to call the client to set up a pre-construction conference. Anna from production is going to initiate, getting some things moving for the job. Chris, the project manager, is going to start figuring out a crew who can do the job. So there's a whole mess of things that kick off as soon as we send this email, which is crucial to the process, that we don't send this until everything is complete and we're absolutely ready to go with the project.
That makes sense. Okay.
So that's your job sold email. The last thing you do before you send the email is to highlight all of what you just typed.
So oh, I'm sorry. So highlight like that, or you mean like literally?
Highlight it and then copy it.
Okay, so yeah, just all right.
Okay, now pretend that you just sent that. Go back to market chart. This is a different view. Go to increase in appointments. Very top bullet. Scroll over for me. I can't see all of it. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Go to proposals.
It doesn't matter which one.
Top one. Add proposal. Go to status is going to be, if we sold the job, it's going to click on that, accepted. Go to your note and paste.
Come on.
Cool. Go up to the price quoted and put in your whatever it was, 8,000 or whatever.
It's not going to match, but.
Okay. So now we put save. Go down, save again. And it's super important. If you don't hit that second save, all of that is wasted. Now go back down to appointments and click on edit on the very first, the same one. It has to be the same one.
Okay.
Change appointment result. Click that box and go down to the very bottom where it says sold.
All right.
Now go to the bottom. Save and create job. Okay, go to the bottom. I can't see everything, unfortunately. Save. Job name, Penntek. Job status, you don't have to put anything in. Job sale date, put in today's date. Job completion date, job number, and job type, don't worry about. Go back down to the bottom.
Come on. It's, like, not letting me scroll down.
What if you flip your phone? There you go. So make sure, okay, so look in the product service. I don't know why it does that, but you want to find Penntek.
Product service. All right.
Okay, Chris McKay, got to make sure that that says your name. Go to price and put in the amount.
Um,
6777 or whatever you did.
yeah.
That's super critical because this has to do with commissions. It has to do with total contract price. So this box here should set off a little alarm. This has to be accurate. This isn't a half-ass like, well, I don't know, it was 83 something. I'll just put 84 and call it a day.
Okay, that makes sense.
This has to be completely to the penny, which you should never charge cents anyways, but this needs to be to the exact dollar of the amount of the project.
Okay.
Okay, so now click save for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot. Contract status is pending. Okay, you just resulted your lead. So that's what you have to do every time you sell a job. Now we still have to get the work order to the client, but and you'll hear like Quick Page. A lot of the original people are set up on Quick Page. I haven't even trained Jeannie and Allie on Quick Page.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait till probably I bring on the next person. I don't know. I may not wait that long, but we're going to wait and train all three of you one time because it's super involved. It's an awesome tool. It really is a good differentiator, but it's a lot to manage that, you know, I think would be a little bit of overwhelm being that you're new.
Okay.
So now you have to just go back into my, iCloud Drive, get your proposal, and then email that to the client with a thank you.
Okay, and that's not the whole firewall, obviously, just a proposal.
Yes, that's one of the reasons why we separate it out, because we don't want to send them the whole firewall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So you've just resulted a lead.
All right. So then, okay, and then is the process much different for if it's not sold?
Yes, kind of.
All
It's obviously the same thing. It has to be dispositioned in market chart. We don't send a work order. We send a proposal, which there's other steps for that, which are clearly outlined. I don't know if we need to go into that today because it's all in the SOP and that hasn't changed.
Okay.
But I do want to walk you through resulting a not sold lead because it is slightly different and there's some key things I want done. So let's see. Let me go in there and create another appointment real quick. Cancel. You see that 5 o'clock ride along canceled, right?
I did not know.
Yeah, and there's no other flooring for tonight, so you probably aren't going to have a ride along unless they set something in the next 2 hours. Okay, so I just created another appointment that we can go in there and mess around with. I don't know why it's showing me as a salesperson. Let's fix that. Chris McKay, save. Okay, so we just did an appointment. They're going to be ready on Friday. Okay, so now we have to do our work. With the firewall stays where it is. We save that for our own records.
Okay.
Go into market chart again. You're probably going to have to refresh. Go in the upper right-hand corner, or excuse me, left-hand corner. Go to calendar. Click on your appointment again.
Jump to contact.
Yep. Increase in appointments. Click on the most recent one that I just added, very top one.
Proposal.
Yes, sir. Add proposal. Status would be whatever it is. Demo no sale would be no presentation as if you didn't give a price for some reason. Credit rejected as if they were finance declined. Accepted obviously as if it's sold, not home, obvious. One party demo means that only the husband or wife was there, but you gave a price. A one party no demo means that you reset the appointment for a two party at some point.
Okay. All right. So no matter what, every time we go to an appointment, we're doing this.
Yes, sir. Unless if they're not home, then the appointment is supposed to come off your calendar, so it doesn't negatively affect your conversion statistics.
Okay.
So go to demo no or no what's it called? Rejected, which is a stupid name. I hate it, but whatever. Now here, as opposed to before where I just had you put in one price, here's where you need to give the retail and you need to tell me what you discounted.
Okay.
And again, those need to be very specific right off of your promotions page in your firewall.
Okay.
Go down into notes. And I need all the details of the project. 525 square feet of sandstone, period, doing all verticals and steps, 23 feet of crack repair.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then anything like client gets paid on Friday, they will have a deposit ready for me by then, and project should be a go at that point in time.
All right.
Okay, so I need very specific. So what this is meant to be is, okay, Chris fell down and broke his arm. I need Jeannie to go out and sell this appointment. I should be able to derive a price by looking through your notes. I should be able to go in my Penntek calculator if for some, God forbid, you left or something, and I should be able to go and create this job to the penny with the notes that you have put in here. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So I need all the pertinent information especially that contributes to some price. And then I need any job notes that dog was very nice, loved me, whatever it is, something in there that's going to remember, help them or help you to remember them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then you hit save. Save again. Now back to edit. Go over to the right, appointment results. This is where you put in demo no sale. So here, stay here for a second, go back over to the right. If you have, we have created a, I don't know, it's basically like a protection. So if you know these people are locked, you know, they're 100% locked and loaded for Friday, you're going to put result reason, go to that next drop down below, and you're going to put in open.
All right.
This, by doing open, you're saying ISC, because there's various outreach and, you know, recapture efforts we do for people that we don't sell. So by you putting open is basically saying, hey, ISC, I got this. You don't need to follow up on this lead at all.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So if you got, or if you get like a self-generated lead, I would click all of those open because you don't want them following up on your business.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
If you don't click open, which is pretty awesome, they're going to nurture this lead for you. They're going to send texts, they're going to send emails, they're going to do phone calls, trying to find out when and if this person is going to be ready. Not to the point of harassment, but they're going to get really good follow-up in.
All right. And so rejected, all that really, is that when they get rejected financing, you said, or is that just if they, for whatever reason, don't buy that day?
Yeah, that's saying they rejected our offer.
Okay.
So once you get all that in there, it's a demo no sale. It was open because we know they're coming back Friday to give me a check. I don't want the office calling them and saying, oh, why didn't you move forward with us?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now click save. And save again. There we go.
Come on. It might be frozen. Maybe I'm not just hitting it. I don't know.
There you go. Okay, now you're good to go. So that's a lot easier, obviously, than resulting a sale.
All right, that makes sense.
The proposal, like I said, I think we'll wait on because that's a lot. You need to know how to do it. But we could probably do that tomorrow or, you know, tomorrow morning or something.
Okay.
I haven't looked at leads, but I'm going to try to get you on some ride-alongs tomorrow.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that tonight, but you know, if they canceled, what can you do?
Yeah, just keep close to your phone because you know we basically have up until an hour to schedule appointments. So after an hour, you know, I can call you and say, hey, we need this appointment run, but you're like, I got plans or I got something. Of course, you can help out, but typically they're not going to set an appointment if it's within an hour of the start of the appointment. So we have until 5 o'clock for them to set a 6. We have until 1 o'clock for them to set a 2. Past that 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock threshold, you're off the hook.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So we basically have until 5 for them to set another flooring appointment for Jeannie that I'll put you on. But once 5 o'clock comes, you pretty much guaranteed that there's nothing going to be set.
Hopefully they find one.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
So do they spin up then? Like when they see an appointment drop off, do they start calling and other leads and stuff? Okay.
I guarantee you right now they're trying to find a 6 o'clock appointment.
Okay. Perfect. Hopefully they find one.
Yep. If not, I think there were quite a few flooring appointments tomorrow. So we should be able to definitely get you out on one tomorrow. Okay. So that's the plan basically, is to get from here on out. There might be an hour of work that you and I touch base on. I got to catch my breath and get caught up on a lot of work stuff that I haven't prioritized since we've been training. But the idea is that in probably, Tuesday next week, I'm going to start back on appointments, which means you and I can start running together.
Okay.
And then we'll get our ride-alongs in that way.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
So look through that SOP. That SOP pretty much details, and I recorded this so I can send this to you as well. But this, that'll detail the step-by-step. It'll also in there tell you how to send a proposal, which is super crucial. And that needs to go out the day of the appointment.
Okay.
That's another way we differentiate ourselves, because most knucklehead contractors out there, they forget to send a proposal. They never send a proposal. It's 3 weeks before they send a proposal. Our proposal goes out the same day that we visit with the client.
That makes sense. Okay. Perfect. So for homework tonight, sir, you just want me to run through a couple firewalls with financing options?
Yep.
And then I'm obviously going to do my own just methodology stuff and working with the firewall during presentation. Is there anything else you can think of?
Just looking over the SOP for sending a proposal.
All right. Sounds good, sir.
And then I'm going to pull this recording and I can send it to you,
Yes,
because
sir.
that's a good, kind of step-by-step for you to look at and reference.
Yes, sir. That'd be great.
Other than that, just like I said, just kind of chill out. And I feel drained, and I'm the one teaching it, so I'm sure you are probably in a state of chaos right now.
I mean, it's definitely been a lot, but I feel like it's there. And I mean, you know what I mean? It's new, one, and two, It's been like a shotgun blast of information. And so I'm trying to, like, it's all there, but I just got to compartmentalize it. And like you talked about often, you got to put it into compartments and take it one step at a time. And obviously that'll just come with reps. So,
yeah. And you have the SOP, which is a literally screenshot by screenshot, step by step account of what we did. And there's also the video here that I'm going to send you. So.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay, but if you need anything, call me. I got nothing going on. I got to take my daughter to her golf lesson tonight. But other than that, I'm going to be getting caught up on some things. So if you need me, let me know, and I'll let you know if we get an appointment for you to ride on.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Appreciate it.
All right, bud.
All right, sir. Thanks.
Bye.